Will I continue to play football? The answer is, for all my athletes, y'all know this is that football weather right here. It's that football weather, man. But the thermals, your little shiesty mask, I miss it, bro. I miss playing. But that's what we're here to talk about in this video. So let's get started. But headed to the gym today. This is workout. I'm going to a new gym. I went to a couple, I think it was like 2 videos ago. You guys probably seen it, but I'm going to go get a membership today. 24-hour access, and they have pretty much everything you need. And it's the old school bodybuilding gym. So it's definitely good. Definitely going to be, a good little change up and all that kind of stuff. So, but yeah, man, this video is definitely something that you guys want to listen to, guys want to watch. So I'm going to talk about my career and what's next in the future. Let's get to it.
Come on, man. Slow down.
So I'm in the office area of my house. Before I go to the gym, I know I spoke about this in the last video. We're going to take BCAAs, which is the Extend. This is the mango flavor. Flavors, honestly, guys, they have other flavors as well. They have the airhead flavors, like the rainbow flavor is like sour, like a little sour kick to it, but I definitely like the mango. Especially if you like something just simple to the point and get you what you need, the electrolytes and your muscle recovery, all that is inside of it. So make sure you prioritize your electrolytes and get, nutrients that you need and replenish your body, after the workouts and also on your rest days. Before the workout, I'm going to take these beets right here. It's not the brand I usually take. The brand that I usually have, I guess they like stopped making stuff. I don't even know the name. Look it up on Google and stuff like that. And GNC website, they don't have anymore. So stock was these right here. Guy at the vitamin shop said that these are, a good brand. So they've been working so far. I've been feeling a lot better. I've been feeling dialed in and giving a lot of energy from these. So definitely helps too. It helps with your blood flow, helps with your heart, and everything that you need for your body to, function properly. Definitely highly recommend taking beet juice, especially if you're trying to lay off the energy drinks and the caffeine and the pre-workout. This is a natural source that you can take. This job well. I usually combine it with creatine. I usually take my creatine after the workout. So I'm going to take that with my protein shake. So yeah, these two right here are what we're going to take gym. And then, this is during the gym. And this is what I'm going to take before the gym. Let's sit in for about 30 minutes. I have a 25-minute drive. If I leave now, I can get there before the traffic because school is out right now. So a lot of buses and getting off of work. So I'm trying to get there as soon as I can. So I don't want to do too much yapping. I'm going to make this, head to the gym, and then pick the video up. What you guys want to work on today? Going to work on some fast twitch fibers, plyometric stuff. Stay away from the heavy weights on my list. I can get everything, ready to go. And then update you guys on what is next for my career. Hope you guys enjoy it, man. I'm gonna see y'all at the gym.
Get that dollar and don't drop a dime. That's why they be in the cases. Fuck it if you like we made it. Had a bucket, not it's a Mercedes. It's not gonna the motherfucking ladies. Ain't no cash that I can match shady. But I walk anywhere on this pavement. Rock and work, then I'm to the basics. I ain't racist, I fuck on all races. But I see you going places. Hopping that Ryan races. That's calamari, I taste it. I'm at the Ari in Vegas. I keep it simple, I can't fake it. I been sipping that and got me lazy. I might stroke on it if I have a baby. Nigga, I shoot that all like a Haitian. I drip alone. I drip alone. Yeah. I drip alone. I drip alone. I drip alone. I drip alone. Yeah. I took that drip to the palace. That drip you couldn't even imagine. This drip ain't gon' make me a legend. I hop in that coupe, we got gadgets. I got an FN in this plastic. Now the smart face, I'm getting King Patty. Bitch, use hundreds all over my salad. I got some hoes in magic. No capping, I know I'm having. Don't know your hoe that I have. I had the band rolling the attic. In the safe, and I bet you can't hack it. That's the nice if you touch without asking. You can hit it, that bitch photomatic. If you dish, you get shot when you lacking. Used to ride it hard, the jacket. Now I bum about me, cause some records. I got hundreds bent up in the basket. I been killing niggas with no casket. I been broke out a party package. I'm still geeked up, I think I'm an addict. I been fucking this freak on my daddy. Think you confident, but I been had it. Like the roof of the stars. I put it in pause. I been fucking it hard. She don't want me to stop. I been dripping it all. 20 racks in the mall. We been living in love. I drip on the start. I drip alone. I drip alone. Yeah. I drip alone. I drip alone.
Made it back from the gym. How to make something to eat real quick. What are you making? Beans and wieners, cuz?
No judgment.
Struggle meal is crazy. But I'm about to make something to eat. I think we're gonna lock in, link up with the guys later today. Figure out how you got a pot with no water on this joint, yeah.
You put the beans in?
Look at that, bro. No water, joint on.
beans in there.
Why I gotta put the beans? What?
I'm gonna must up in here.
But finna get something to eat. I'm starving. Yeah. Finish this video. Already worked out. I was supposed to be editing my video, but that John crashed out on me.
Your computer?
Like my SD card was like it
What's on it?
it wasn't reading my computer. Like it was uploading and it was like halfway and it said this like remove impossible or something like that.
Oh, they scratched the money.
So now it does that when I'm uploading like a high file clip.
This nigga with his belly button shirt on?
Sure.
You got a belly button shirt on?
God damn! Dang, hood. Hood got a crop top on. That's how my one joint was though. That's how my one H&M joint be.
That's what I be having them.
Huh?
So I could be like these. Look.
You said we getting wings tonight, right? Where we going?
I could bust out some. I want some.
Where we going?
I could bust out some wings, but like that's why I was asking you where the wing spot that's not B-Ups.
I'm telling you, it's the iron oven, but they close at 9. That's the only thing. That's crazy. Everybody had a cheat mode tonight. That's crazy. I was not trying to do nothing crazy. I was not trying to get no cheat
You
mode.
don't got to.
Huh?
You don't got to.
What you mean? You just said it was a wing night, bro.
Oh, you said.
Let me get in the crib, bro. What we doing, bro? I told them.
That nigga not getting
Listen,
that.
no. Because I
Chat's up.
so I did right a crib tour yesterday, last weekend. I'm telling you, bro.
You're not doing
That joint, bro. I fell in love with the second one I saw, bro. It had everything, bro. It had more than what
Don't add
the
him
other
to
one
the
you
chat.
had.
Yo, stop bitching, bro.
Yeah, you crying?
How you supposed to get better?
Who you texting, cuz?
Trying to find a spot.
These guys, and what y'all getting into, man?
What's up, bro? How you?
Let's go.
I can't call it.
Where your 874 at, bro?
I sold that shit.
No, you sold it?
I sold that shit.
No. My you.
Good. How you
What's
doing?
up, bro? How you?
Chilling.
Get
back out of here.
Man. Huh?
Get back out of here.
Huh?
Be back over there.
You ain't got no stable hand, yo. Look at that mic. That mic is moving. That's on like this. Let me show you how to do it, bro. Part of the video that obviously the title of the video. Let's get to it. So, will I continue to play football? The answer is I don't know. Right now, I took a step back from the game of football and I started to focus on a lot of my identity, on who I was and who I want to be, and focused on more of obviously allowing God to guide me, making my decisions, guide me into whatever, my purpose is and whatever he wants me to do, and just allowing him to just guide my steps. And I feel like I've gained a lot more peace doing that and not getting so emotional of not playing and getting in my own way, stressing a lot and just overthinking and just a lot of stuff that's just not of God. It's just not, and found more peace just being able to utilize my gifts and just get better at, filming content, get better at social media stuff and exploring different avenues, in my career, in my life. So I feel like there's a deeper purpose that is set to achieve than just the game of football, man. Like they say, bro, football doesn't last long. Sometimes it may be cut short. Sometimes you're blessed to play a long time. I'm 26. I have a couple more years, to play. And some may be like, oh, why quit now? You're young and you have opportunities. And yeah, you're correct, right? I am young. I have a lot of time. I have opportunities I can, pursue. But how many trials do I have to continue to go to fulfill a dream, a childhood dream? You know what I mean? Like, I have film, but I don't have enough film to allow a team to really adapt to who I am and adapt to how I play, how can I benefit to the team. You know what I mean? Signed to 2 professional teams in the past 2 years. One was Omaha and the second one was Carolina Cobra. They're both in the National Arena League, right? So yeah, it's the Arena League, it's pro. I played against guys that was in the XFL, UFL, which is what it's called now, and guys who were in the league, other guys who are veterans in the Arena League, so I played, a bunch of players from different talents, different schools, and Division I players that went to Bama and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, bro, I played right beside them, bro. It was a blessing. It was an opportunity that I definitely, was grateful for. You know what I mean? But I said, bro, like, whoever God has in store for me, I'm just gonna, obey, follow the steps that he has for me. I don't want to keep beating myself up and stressing stressing myself out for a game of football. You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, I love football. Football saved me a lot. You know, obviously, you know, giving my life to Christ, you know, he saved me. You know, he saved my life from going downhill. But football was just an outlet that helped me to cope with things I was going through, battle through different, you know, obstacles that I was experiencing. And, you know, football was there for me. You know what I mean? Would it be time to hang it up? You know, would it be time to hang the cleats up? Who knows? But right now, I definitely am taking a step back from the game. Not training with my coach anymore, unfortunately. Just for the time being, I'm not training, you know. And I was supposed to go to a showcase January 3rd in Detroit. And right now, that's up in the air. You know, I definitely want to continue to pray, you know, ask God for wisdom and guidance to make a decision. And then if I should take this opportunity and go, you know. But when y'all get to that level of, you know, going to these tryouts, go to these showcases, you'll understand that most of these things are money grabs, you know, to benefit their team and benefit, you know, the organization. And a lot of these players, bro, like, they got so much talent, bro, but these organizations know who they want at the end of the day, you know. Nevertheless, you may get signed at these combines or these showcases, so I'm not going to be the person to tell you not to go, but just know that there is a possibility that these trials and showcases are money grab. Now, I was speaking with my agent about this too, and there was this showcase down in Florida that, you know, I was going to go to, but unfortunately he said don't go. You know, it's a money grab, you know. So that's something that you really have to take into consideration, especially at my age, at 26, bro. I'm trying to start my life, trying to travel, I'm trying to get a new crib, get my own crib, because right now I'm under my parents' roof. And don't get me wrong, I'm a blessing. I'm blessed by, you know, Lord and Savior, that we have a house over, you know, a roof over our heads and bed to sleep on, food in the fridge. I'm beyond blessed. Don't even get me wrong with that, but it comes with a different level of experience and you know, a new step, a new journey in your life when you can just achieve living on your own and just seeing what God can do within your life, you know, in those moments. So yeah, man, I want to achieve all those things, man, and build my relationship with Christ and, you know, see what he has for me, bro. But all that stuff that I want was put on the back burner because of football. You know what I mean? And I feel like I wasted so much of my time and, you know, a few years of chasing this dream that may not even last long. You know what I mean? So it's definitely up in the air. I'm definitely thinking and definitely praying. You know, I'm getting to my word and I'm asking God for guidance. You know, I'm asking my mentors and those who with godly counsel to help me make this decision. You know what I mean? So it just comes with time and prayer and just understanding, you know, what God has for me and my purpose, you know, in my life. So yeah, as far as football right now, I'm definitely taking a step back. I want to get better, you know, at creating content and documenting my life and just bring you guys along, you know, motivating wherever I can, you know, helping you guys out and just being a vessel, you know, at the end of the day. So that's you know, that's what, you know, my goal is right now. So, but yeah, that's the answer for this video. I don't know, but I'm definitely taking a step back from the game and just seeing what God has for me. Other than that, man, I'm actually about to get dressed and go to the gym. Actually have cardio today. I'm gonna stretch and do some mobility work and then some abs and then come home, knock this video out and get ready for the weekend. Because looking at some new places this weekend, hopefully we're gonna make a decision before the end of the year. You know, God's will. We're gonna see what he has in store for us. We're gonna pray and hopefully, you know, we can come down with something. And that's that. So yeah, man, that's where I'm at right now with everything. So I appreciate you guys. Appreciate those who, you know, have been tapping in, those who've been supporting and just been along for the journey, honestly, and those who've been praying, just, you know, just speaking life into me. I really appreciate it. You know, I'm thankful for those, my family, everybody. So just thankful for everybody that's around me in my circle and just continue to point me in the right direction. Pray. That's it, man. But yeah, get on with the day. See y'all later. Go.